The vast majority of plants in the world are green, and this is why. Plants have to convert light into energy somehow, and they do it with this thing called chlorophyll.
And in case you couldn't tell,
Chlorophyll is green. But why do so many plants choose to be green? Well, remember, the name of the game is absorb light, turn it into energy. Chlorophyll absorbs best blue and red light, and I know what you may be thinking.
that's not the color green.
But you may remember from high school science that every color that you see on an object is actually the opposite of that color. So this blue ball is actually every color except for blue. That's why it's reflecting the color blue back into our eyes. So knowing that plants like to absorb red and blue light means that they're going to reflect back green. So now when we look at this chart again, it makes sense. The plant is absorbing the red and some of the blue as well,
And it's just reflecting back the green, man.
but why aren't plants wanting to take any green light with them as well? They can absorb it, it's just there. It's math, my dear child. Basically, red light is the best at giving the correct amount of energy to the leaf so that it can transform CO2 into oxygen. That's why there is still a yield with blue and green light, but it's just not as high as with red.
This study was a little confusing though, because it was basically saying plants do like green light, but everything else on Google was saying it wasn't.
Oh my, wow. So why aren't plants black? If the name of the game is just absorb light, they could just be black, absorb all the light, and get gains.
The problem is black is the hottest color.
So scientists are predicting that it's because plants would just overheat and end up damaging themselves.